Hey guys, this is your boy Rod from DBZSHFIGS.com, and today I'm bringing to you episode 11 of the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts updates. But before we begin, just want to let you know I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once I reach that milestone, I'll be giving away one of these Tamashi Nation Store exclusive Son Goku Innocent Challengers. So if you haven't subscribed, why not subscribe? You might even be the one taking this one home. So we're going to start here on my website, DBZSHFIGS.com. So just a reminder, this is a website I made that's a complete archive of every single release in the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts line. So make sure to check that out. But anyways, we're going to start with Tamashi Nation's Lightning Week. So they actually made a dedicated website for this, which I'll leave in the link in the description. I'll leave a link to everything I show you here, just in case you want to check it out yourself. But I mean, the website itself looks really cool, to be honest. And they are saying that during the period of Lightning Week, between February 6th and February 17th, everything is going to have free shipping. So that's going to be $10 that you're saving. I do have a few issues with this that I'll talk about in a little bit. But, I mean, at least that's nice of them, right? It does include the entire Tamashi Nation store. So I'm guessing anything that's on Premium Bandai, it's going to have free shipping, including stuff like the Ultra Instinct Gokus, as well as the other Daima figures. But yeah, one of the biggest talking points is the Super Saiyan 2 Son Goku release. So if you don't know, this figure was released back in 2022, I believe, as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Now, people are not happy with this because of the price tag. So $100, which is very wild, compared to here on my website, DBZSHFIGS.com, we could see that it was released for $70 2 years ago. And now they're charging $100 for the same figure. So that's pretty wild, to be honest. You know, what is that extra $30 coming from? So what I'm thinking is that since they're doing free shipping, they're just adding it on to the price. So the $10 there would make it $90, you know, if shipping wasn't included. But I mean, it's kind of wild because, like I said, it's literally the same figure. And then over here, I was actually able to find the actual box of the figure. So it's not the exclusive edition boxing that we normally see. It's just like a regular modern day Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts box, which, I mean, I think that's cool because then if you do happen to have the exclusive edition, it keeps some of its rarity, you know, instead of like just doing the same box here and then you can't even distinguish the two. So I do like that they did that. I do agree that I do not like the price on this. You know, $100, it's a bit selfish from Tamashi Nations, if I'm being honest. You know, but then we keep moving over to the Super Saiyan Son Goku Legendary Super Saiyan, the best selection. So they did confirm that the price is only going to be $40, which if we compare to the one we normally get, that one is $68. So the rumor had always been that since it's a best selection, you know, they're trying to get people to buy these figures and get excited about them and maybe become a lifelong collector. So with this one, I believe they're going to include less accessories. You know, it might not come with the Kamehameha effect piece, just to try and bring the figure down to a more reasonable price, which I think $40 is, especially for the figure. If you have the figure, you know, the figure itself is amazing. You know, the accessories are just a plus, but I really love the figure. Why are they announcing Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Mini Daima for $70 when we have it over here in Premium Bandai for $60 with free shipping already? So they can't even say, oh, you know, we're adding the shipping onto the price, just adding that $10 that you're allegedly saving. So that's kind of weird. I hope that's a typo. I don't know why they would be charging way more. And then we're going to move over here to Premium Bandai. And this was one of the biggest talking points of the whole week. So we did get the reveal of the winners of the 40th anniversary reissue poll. And to many people's dismay, it was Broly you know, it's a really old figure that we're getting now in 2025. It looks like it's going to be this one from 2014. So, yeah, like 11 years later. It's kind of crazy. This one released for $65 back in 2014. And then in 2025, it's going to be $90. So some people are having an issue with that. I am not. I do wish they would have kept it at that price, because then it would have just been cool for us. But I do understand inflation. 11 years worth of inflation. $90 is also not a bad price for a figure that's this big, you know. And then it also includes a 40th anniversary stand, which is really cool. So basically my only question is I wonder if it's going to have the old school packaging like this one, or if it's going to have like a new school packaging. I'm really, I don't know why. That's just a question that's been in my head since I saw that it was getting re-released. But yeah, anyways, the pre-orders are open as of right now. So if you don't have a Broly and you want one that's official, I know there's a lot of third-party Brolys out right now. But if you're just strictly a official collector, make sure you pre-order that, because I'm pretty sure this one's going to go pretty quick. And the delivery month is in November of 2025, so we basically won't get it until the end of the year. Tamashi Nations did have a little surprise for us as well with the 40th anniversary. They did announce that they're going to be releasing Cooler Final Form in its 40th anniversary glory. So basically, it's going to be the same Cooler Final Form that we got a few years back, but it's going to include the 40th anniversary stand, which honestly, I got to give them props. It was a pretty cool of them because, you know, only one figure was supposed to win. And according to them, Broly and Cooler were pretty close in voting. So they just decided to do both. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on this. From what I've heard and what I've seen, it's one of the best figures in the entire line. So, you know, it's going to be a good year to be a collector of the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts line, because we're getting a chance to get our hands on these older, really cool figures. You know, like I don't have an OG Broly, but I'll be having one at the end of the year. And yeah, so we don't have information of when this is going to be released, but we do know that the pre-orders are going to start in February. I could only imagine it's so that we can't use our free shipping coupon that we got from pre-ordering Super Saiyan Goku Daima. Next up, we did get confirmation that Tamashi Nations is holding an event called the Tamashi Nations Figure Expo. And there were some interesting things that they showed during the expo that we weren't expecting. So first of all is this new Vegeta that we don't have that looks pretty cool. It looks like from the Cell Saga, if I'm not mistaken. And the name they have for him is Vegeta the Proud Saiyan Prince. So yeah, I mean, another 2.0 Vegeta, which I know frustrates a lot of people, but it looks really nice, in my opinion. It'll go well with the Super Saiyan Awakening that we have. So to me, in my opinion, I feel like that's going to be like a $34.99 general release figure. So if you don't have a Vegeta, you could just wait. Hopefully they do release it, because I know, especially talking about this next point with Master Roshi from Tournament of Power was on display again. So if you don't know, this figure had been on display a few years ago, but they never released it. So that's why I'm saying with the Vegeta, you know, let's keep our fingers crossed that they do actually end up releasing it. But the fact that they brought this Master Roshi out again, I would think means that they're actually going to release it, and we might even get it this year. Maybe it's already in the plans, which I'm excited for. The more figures we get, the better, especially unique ones like this Master Roshi. Then we also got this new picture of the Daima figures during the Figure Expo, which, I mean, I know a lot of people were criticizing the figures, because especially like someone like Pansy, in their original pictures, looked like they did not have articulation for whatever reason. But we could see, based on this picture, that they do. They actually look pretty nice, to be honest. You know, I'm still, if you know me, you know I'm not really happy with the whole situation and how many they're releasing and the prices and stuff. But to be honest, they do look nice. If you're a fan of the show, these look straight out of the anime. So as always, I'll be picking them up because I'm going to review them and add them to the site. But if you're not a fan of the Daima series or the characters in general, I understand if you're going to skip these. So I usually do like a weekly haul during these videos, and this week is no different. I got 2 figures in that I'm pretty excited about. So first of all, I got this Trunks Xenoverse edition, which I know it's not really loved figure. You know, it's just a tie-in to the video game that came out. But I do like Trunks, so any chance I get to have Trunks, I'll take it. It's funny how the face over here like flipped, if you could see that. Since it's a new figure, so it just happened by itself. And then the one I'm excited about, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. This looks amazing. You know, the box is a little beat up. I got it from OfferUp. This guy was selling it super cheap, so, and it's complete, so why not? You know, I really like how they include the base head as well as the blue head. I just love it when they do that, when they take the extra mile to just make a better figure. And then lastly, we got one of the biggest news this week, straight from the Tamashi Nation's Instagram account, is that they're holding another poll for us. 2025 is the year of the re-releases, which, I mean, varying opinions, right? Some people would hate it because they're like exclusive figures. If you bought them back in the day, you feel like, oh, they're just cheapening my figures because they're just re-releasing them. But if you're a newer collector, you're like, amazing, we get a chance at getting these figures into our collection for a cheaper price than what they're reselling for. So yeah, these ones are specifically for the exclusive editions that they've released over the years. Here is the poll. I'm gonna leave, of course, a link to it in the description so that you can vote as well. So if we start this off, here we have a complete list of the figures that are up for re-release. Now, the funny thing is that based on the 40th anniversary poll, we know Broly is really popular. And number 2 here is that premium color Legendary Super Saiyan edition. So I would not be surprised if he wins. Or if number 18 wins, which is the Broly from Dragon Ball Super, the Legendary Super Saiyan. So I feel like those two have automatically a big advantage on winning just based on the fact that they've already won 40th anniversary. You know, I know some people want Cell. I would much prefer a new Cell now that we're going into the Cell Saga. So hopefully he doesn't win. If he does win, I mean, I'll be picking him up. But I was hoping for a new one. Then we have Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, which is a nice one. Mystic Gohan is nice. I want him, but he's really not too expensive right now. So I don't really care if he wins or not. You know, if you want to know who I'll be voting for, I want this Nappa. I do want Android 17 and 18 and 16 as well, because I don't know, they're just really nice, iconic. And although Tamashi Nations is going into the Cell Saga right now, there's no guarantee that they're doing a new version of these characters. So I don't know, it's kind of a gamble, right? Like, am I wasting my vote on these if they're planning on doing new ones? I wouldn't vote for Fat Boo just because we know Fat Boo is getting reissued later this year. And I don't think there's too much of a difference between the exclusive and just the general release. Other than that, I mean, I did pick up the Gohan and Goku Father-Son Kamehameha. So personally, I wouldn't want to see it released, but it's an amazing figure set. So if it wins, you know, I'll be happy for the rest of you. Same thing with Raditz and Small Gohan. I also have that one in my collection already. But I do realize it's a really nice figure. So, you know, if it wins, I'll be happy for y'all. These last 3, hopefully nobody votes for these. These are still widely available, I'd say. Majin Vegeta is another one that I don't have in my collection. So it's one that I wouldn't mind winning. But you could select up to 3. So for me, you know, I'll vote here on the video. I'm going to go with Android 16, they put as number 16. Pretty nice of them. Nappa at 14. And, you know, I think I'm going to go with the theory that they're going to re-release new 17 and 18. So I think I'll go with Majin Vegeta 21. Okay, so that's who I'm voting for. If you vote, let me know in the comments who you're voting for. I'm really interested to find out just because, you know, I was really not expecting Broly to win last one. So now I want to have more of an idea of it. But anyways, that's going to be it for the news for the week. This actually was a pretty stacked week. Tamashi Nations just had a lot to say. And I think it will continue throughout the week, especially leading up to the Tamashi Nations Lighting Week. I feel like we should have a lot more news coming up next week. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like I always say, these Dragon Ball Z S.H. Figuarts updates videos are for people just to get caught up for what's been happening in the week. Maybe you're not a diehard fan and you just want to watch one video a week just to find out what's happening. This is it. So I hope you really have a nice, great rest of your day.